talk about your characters? Just sort of give us an insight into who they are and what's coming up for them in the first season?
Sure thing. Ladies first. Ladies first. My character is Daphne Glover. She is one of the 5 friends that has just graduated from college and struck out to do her thing and make her dreams come true. She wants to be an advertising executive and has spent a year as an unpaid intern, kind of like with her nose to the grindstone and having a hard time of it. And she will continue to struggle throughout the season to find her way in the workplace and get the respect that she deserves as a lady in the workplace. And also,
Sorry.
yeah, we all want it. Find out what it means to me. She's looking for that respect, and then also she can't help but find love in unexpected places.
I'm Diego, and I play Miles. Miles is the goofball of the friends. He's the comedic relief. He's just, comes kind of from a rough background. He's had to just look out for himself, and he's a hustler. I mean, he's a hard worker, and what's funny about him is that he's willing to go to crazy places to do and to achieve whatever he wants. He's a great friend, very positive, optimistic, loyal.
Now, I read that you might also find Miles might find some love,
Yes.
interest.
Which is a very cool arc in my character. First, you start seeing him, being a ladies' man, not taking himself too seriously, and then all of a sudden he falls in love for the first time, and it's serious, and that's a very cool side of Miles.
Now, can you tease if it's anybody from the group, or can we say anything about that?
Maybe.
Who knows?
You guys know. We don't know.
Oh, we do know, but you don't.
I don't.
No, you have to watch to.
Yeah,
of
you
course,
gotta
I have to
watch.
ask.
You do, yeah. It's your duty.
But also know that Daphne has a sort of a love interest with her boss.
Her boss, yeah,
We don't like
Todd. He's a very exciting fellow. He's like this put together, really successful advertising executive that she becomes smitten with at work.
Boring.
You're just jealous. So they have a really fun romance that starts to blossom.
And can you guys talk about what has been the most surprising part of being an underemployed so far for you guys?
Most surprising?
Mm-hmm.
Go.
This is my first time playing the comedic character and being self-deprecating and being out of my comfort zone. And having Craig Wright being the leader of the show and having a great group of writers has made it, comfortable for me. And I had a blast doing it, and I had to do some crazy stuff. She knows.
He did.
And I had so much fun not taking myself too seriously.
Mm-hmm. And I would say probably the thing that surprised me the most is that we got so much input into who our characters are and where they go and how they do the things they do and what they wear and how they look. Like, not to take away from any of the other creative forces that were in play, but it was nice to be heard, and I wasn't expecting that. And I mean, working with Craig, who is amazingly generous with work, and he just let us own it, which was. I was not expecting that, and I'm so proud of it. I'm just really excited for you to see what we all put together.
Cool. And now you know a little bit more about your characters than when you first started.
Mm-hmm.
But is there something that you still don't know that you wish, like, I wish I knew this about my character? I still don't know.
That's a great question. Still don't know.
I don't know where Daphne's gonna end up. Like I don't know how she's gonna balance her life and like who she's gonna end up with and how she's gonna how she's gonna find happiness, I guess. But no one knows that about themselves either.
That's true.
I mean, what I think my character doesn't know yet is, you know, where you know he, at you know the season finale, you know he takes off for a gig, and I don't think he knows when he's going to be back or when he's ready to be back.
And if you guys could talk to your characters, what would you like to tell them?
I would like to tell Daphne that everything is going to be okay. She doesn't need to freak out. She doesn't need to worry too much, because she just has so much hope about her, and she needs to know that everything's going to be all right. I think.
I would tell Miles to be a bit more serious when it came down to you know to how he treats people, and to be more reliable.
Cool. And I have to ask, but have you guys ever been underemployed?
We have, I think, as is par for the course right now. I've had plenty of waitressing experience under my belt. There was, should I tell that one?
Go ahead.
It's my favorite story.
Sure.
It's our favorite. I was once waitressing in a French restaurant in Los Angeles, and there was a lady who was a regular who'd come in, this French lady, and she was kind of demanding and whatever. But I was a good waitress, and so I was always prepared. One day she brought in her kids, and she was changing the baby's diaper at the table, just right there with the dirty diaper. And before I knew it, she was handing me the dirty diaper in my hand to throw away for her. And there was nothing I could really do because it was my job and I needed my job. So I was just like, thank you. Okay, I'll take care of that. And yeah, so that was kind of a low point, I'd say. But you know,
You smiled right through
Smiled
it.
through
And
it.
Look
Yeah.
look now, underemployed.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, just representing.
2 minutes. And I'm wondering if you could let people know just one thing about your character before they start watching the show. What would you like them to know?
Mine just loves to have fun and enjoy life.
Yeah. I would say one thing about my character that you should know is that she's a really good friend. Like she's super solid into the group of friends, and she just thinks of them as her family, and that if you watch the show, maybe you can be friends with us too.
And the final question is, can you give us like I think we already talked about this. But can you give a quick 15-30 second pitch on getting people excited to watch the show?
Yeah.
Of course. You know, I feel that it's a show that's very relatable to our age group. All my friends who've seen the pilot, you know, they're like, oh my god, I'm like this character or like that character. People in our age group that are going through, being a post-grad and, the economy, I mean, will definitely relate to this. And there's a great balance of comedy and drama, and it's, you'll cry with us, you'll laugh with us and at us, and and you'll have fun.